Hey, it's your old pal Slim, and this is 70mm, a podcast for movie lovers just like you. Disclaimer at the top of the show, we're not experts, but we do love watching movies. With me each and every episode is my close friend and artist, Danny Haas.
Hello.
And our close friend and influencer, Proto.
My name is Proto, and I am the influencer.
Every movie that we cover is connected to a theme for that month, but this is the fifth Monday of the month, so that means we're covering a sexual Michael Douglas movie. And you can use your chapters in the podcast app to skip to our main discussion from Rob Reiner, The American President. And that sound you heard was thousands of people hitting stop on their podcast app. They're not going to go listen to the American President segment. It's fine. GTA 6 pre-orders went up today. Did you put $80 down to get the light version?
I did not yet. And I don't think I will, because I cannot imagine trying to play this game on my Xbox Series S.
Jesus.
So I think I'm just going to hold out 2 years till it's on the PC.
Really?
I think that's my play.
It's 2 years out from the PC?
I mean, that's speculation, complete speculation. But
oh my God.
I think based on previous releases, it could be 2 years.
Dan,
so
did you
I'm not buying a PS5.
Did you get GTA 5, Danny? Or 4? What was the last GTA you played? Yeah, you.
Never. I've never played GTA. I'm not some delinquent. What do I look like?
Delinquent?
Never played GTA in my life.
I grew up on GTA. GTA 3,
I grew up on Halo
never went
and
5 stars
GoldenEye.
against those cops.
Sorry.
I was the first to battle the cops on this show.
You're the first cop.
You never got wasted?
I got wasted all the time battling them.
Right.
Driving my car around, bazookas, grenade launchers, what have you.
Not for me.
Difficult game. And then 4.
I respect women.
Vice City.
It will be a cultural moment. So I mean, I am torn. I do want to play it, as everyone's playing it, because there's going to be like 100 million people playing this game.
Peanut's going to be your boy Peanut on Twitch is going to be playing it.
Yeah, and then when he gives up playing it a week later, everyone else will quit. Like Arc Raiders. Remember Helldivers?
Arc Raiders. Poor Arc Raiders. We wish those developers well. Is that game still happening? People still play Arc Raiders?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Alleged.
Someone's still playing it.
People were getting Arc Raiders tattoos in our Discord when that game came out. On their forehead. The Arc Raiders forehead tattoo.
Yeah.
Just real quick, patrons get access to uncut longer episodes. There's a whole post show that we do. We're debuting a brand new segment tonight. We're stealing from Letterboxd. Disclaimer: I work for Letterboxd, but I don't speak for Letterboxd. We do those guess the movie reviews. They read the review to the.
We have to guess the movie
actor, the talent, and then they try to guess that movie.
Oh, I haven't seen these.
Jord in our Discord has prepared reviews from us that I will read, and then we need to guess the movie and the person.
Okay.
Who wrote the review? So,
all right,
pretty fun. Someone will come up with a catchy name for that, but we'll get there. That's in the post show. Patrons get access to that. First ever game in show history.
Okay.
But we do need to talk about July briefly. Next week is the first week of July, so we have a new theme, and we are going back to the well for Protopendence to celebrate America. I mentioned on the mini episode a completely spotless 250 years of this nation, and we're gonna go out with a bang. And the theme of Protopendence is, it started with Proto. Proto was saying he never got to do his movies on the show.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
we do your movies. Slim gets 3 picks a month.
Yeah. It's
Someone
true.
explain that. So Proto came up with his own variation. What is Protopendence? Proto, can you explain it briefly?
Sure. Slim. Yeah, so what I do is I cobble together a bunch of different themes. This year there's 7 themes, and then within those themes there's movies. Then I have you guys pick a theme. So I just give you the title of the theme. And then out of those 7, you pick one. Then I reveal the 4 movies that I've curated. And you pick that one movie. So in the way, it's kind of like a beautiful compromise. It's kind of like what our great nation is founded on. You know, the 2 sides bickering, fighting, but coming together and compromising for the greater good. So I pick all of the movies, but not the individual ones. That's left up to you two.
Yeah, me and Slim, church and state.
Exactly.
I'm the judicial branch, I think.
I thought you were about to say the Judeo.
I'm also the Judeo branch of the podcast. So we will not be revealing all the movies in this episode, but we have picked them. If you want to find out the entire slate for the month and our picks, you know, Danny and I picked all 4 weeks. You can listen to the theme episode that will be out very soon. But the first week, Danny chose the first week to kick off the month. So what was the theme that Danny chose for and the picks that he had to go through?
The theme was American Epic. Yeah, American Epic films. We talked about it recently. Ones we'd love to do. This was a bonus one. Proto threw a bonus 5th pick at me.
What were all the picks? What were all the
picks? Dances with Wolves. You can't have American Epic without Costner.
Right.
Dances with Wolves. The Brutalist. A24, our current darlings. You know,
don't go there.
Company.
Don't go there.
Careful.
A double VHS pick of Once Upon a Time in America. A James Dean Vessel, The Giant. And then the 5th pick was Gone with the Wind. These are massive American epics.
Yeah.
And I decided I've had enough of this podcast. Let's get us canceled. And I picked Gone with the Wind.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Googling Gone with the Wind runtime.
6 hours.
Runtime. 3 hours, 56 minutes.
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
That's
You gotta put the run times in this Protopendence before we pick.
Hold on. The Google, this is not an AI result, but underneath it says Gone with the Wind film from Wikipedia says it's 221 minutes. So who's telling the truth?
I don't know.
That sounds like a TV cut.
Whoever has it streaming is what we're gonna watch. Basically.
The reaction in chat, scared, I think, of sitting through a near 4-hour Clark Gable epic.
Yeah.
It changed everything. So that's the first pick of the month. What were the other themes, Proto, that Danny and I chose for the rest of the month? We won't talk about which picks they were, but listen to that mini ep.
Yeah, the other themes were normal men, slice of life, strange folk, 80s baby, love books can't read, and multiple masters.
Great themes. And the picks in those weeks,
yeah,
I mean, legendary picks. Legendary options, honestly. So maybe I'll just tease out my week. I won't say which one I picked, but Proto for, which one was it? Multiple Masters. 4 potential picks: Panic Room, Goodfellas, Badlands, or Safe with Julianne Moore. So I'm not going to say which one I pick. You got to listen to that episode, but it's going to be a tremendous month. That's all there is to it. Let's get the elephant in the room.
Bring him in.
Bring Mr. Elephant. Can you come in so we can talk about Disclosure Day?
Finally. Finally. Let's just pivot this episode to Disclosure Day.
Special Disclosure Day episode.
Yeah, finally. I finally got to see it actually Monday night, but Casey and I went to see it Saturday night. She had, I think in the last episode I had said, for a pre-Father's Day, she was taking me to see Disclosure Day finally in 70 millimeter at the AMC at Disney, and packed night at Disney. Absolutely insane when we got there. Got inside. Casey's hard of hearing, so when we go to the cinema now, she gets a closed caption device to watch movies, which is basically like a boom stand with a cell phone on it that she can kind of bend in front of her and see captions for a movie while she's watching. Pretty seamless thing. We've done it almost every time we've been to the movies. It's a great little device. And when we got there, we sit down, trailers start. They do the whatever the thing with Nicole Kidman, and then her device starts the film. But then it goes back into more trailers. And so she's seeing that conversations are happening that is going on in Disclosure Day. So she leaves the theater to see if they can reset it before the movie starts because they re-rolled some trailers. While she's gone, the movie starts. They can't reset the closed captions because they would have to restart the movie to reset the closed captions. This is like a sold out screening for this. The lady goes, well, I'll reset it and I'll try and come back to it. So Casey comes back to her seat. She can't, nothing's happened. She's not following the movie. She's already missed so much. She comes back. They can't reset anything. So she's like, do you want to stay? I'm like, you can't, we're not staying. You can't follow this movie. We're out of here. And so we had to bail 5 minutes into the movie. It really sucked. Man. And it's really frustrating because it's like these theaters have like 4 seats for, handicap mobility people, but it's like there's so many more like hearing impaired and stuff that needs to be way more accessible, and AMC does a really good job of it. They have closed caption screenings, and it's a bummer, but it's like it just puts you in a place where it's like it really is a bummer to have to look forward to this night, and then we had to bail on it. So it kind of sucks.
But I gotta make sure that stuff works, right? Is someone like testing this equipment and like the syncing of the movies?
Right.
I wonder what that process is like.
Yeah, because it's like you want people to come to the movies, but when it's something like this that's hard and it's inaccessible to so many people, it's like, we have to stay home to watch movies because we need captions, and it's like you have to start making these things way more accessible. And AMC took care of us. I mean, they gave us a refund. They refunded the popcorn and soda that we bought. They gave us 2 more free tickets to the next time we come back. It's not like they didn't take care of us, but it's like it's just like it's such a frustrating thing to show up and have your night planned and so that like the carpet pulled out from under us. Anyway, so the weekend went on. She found I had a meeting kind of far away from the house, but she found a screening for me to see it closer to where I was at. So I saw it at like 8:45 on a Monday night, and all by myself in this theater, which was unreal to sit in a theater.
There's nobody else in the theater with you, period?
No, there's literally no one else in the theater but myself. And I had an incredible time watching this film. It was nice to be on this far out from opening night to where everyone's got it out of their system. All the contrarian takes dunking on Spielberg and all that kind of stuff to get their, everyone needs to get their letterbox likes on their posts, and it's fine. They got it out of their system. They've all made their clout. And so I got to sit down with the, clear eyes, something heart.
Can't lose.
Can't lose. I couldn't lose at this point watching my sweet boy Spielberg. And I honestly had a fantastic time watching this film. I thought it was incredible. I loved the writing. I loved Emily Blunt. I think across the board, people praise Emily Blunt, and she really does deserve it. I love the score. There's so much cinematography that I was just kind of rocking my world. And I had a great time. I really love this film.
It's settled.
Shocking no one.
It's absolutely settled finally. The book is closed on Disclosure Day.
It's been closed.
I still occasionally use Threads. Remember Threads? The Meta
It still exists.
I use
does
Threads.
still exist.
Okay.
What'd
you see
I
on
must have
Threads?
clicked on something about Disclosure Day once, like a thread about someone watching it. So for a period of like a week and a half, all of my recommended threads were like people taking a dump on Disclosure Day. Like the worst movie they've ever seen, Spielberg's worst. Can't believe I saw Disclosure Day. And I kept like hitting not interested. Like get this, whatever algorithm is feeding me this. Can you stop?
We have to
And it never did.
unfollow Proto. It was all his posts.
I don't think Proto
If only.
threads. I mean, maybe he's just a lurker on Threads. I don't know if he
I'm
even
just a
uses
lurker
Threads
mostly.
anymore.
Yeah, every time I go to like write something, it's like, what the hell am I doing? Like, why
Right.
post anything online?
I agree. I'm at that point too, where it's like, what is the point anymore? Like, what am I adding to the internet by typing something or saying anything?
Yeah. What's
It's
the,
just like
the
the
most
complete
that'll
opposite
happen?
of how I've grown up with social media.
Yeah, it's like the thing that could happen is I get into an argument with somebody.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm looking for
No.
right now? Is that what I
No.
need in my life?
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, you
No,
need
you have me.
the algorithm to like serve up your thread to someone who is completely opposed to whatever you're saying, and then it becomes a
Right.
thing. So that could
That's
happen.
what you have Letterboxd for.
Right. I did listen to a few podcasts this week about Disclosure Day,
Get into
and it is really funny hearing the takes on this, especially the people who liked it, because there's like this. I heard like this common like through line of like, yes, the story has problems. There's issues with the acting. You know, there's things that they don't like. The ending didn't work, but I still had a good time. It's like they'll list like all of these things that are wrong, and they'll say, but I still had a good time. And I'm like, it's befuddling to me that that dialogue that people have about this, but I'm happy for them, I guess.
Thank you.
I guess
That's the
I
main
am.
thing. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that you're in the industry and you have hopes of meeting Spielberg someday, maybe interviewing him, doing work. So you have to say the nice. I get it. I understand.
Mhm.
I don't have those constraints.
You're
So
in the
of course
industry.
I can
You
be
get
honest.
invited to these screenings.
I can
You're
be
the
an
insider.
honest influencer.
I didn't get
there's
invited
nothing
to a Disclosure Day
holding me
screening.
back.
You're the last honest influencer left. Is that what you're saying, Proto?
The last honest. Yeah.
Did you watch anything besides listening to podcasts about Disclosure Day?
I did. I went back to The Master's Well and watched Jaws. Actually
God.
started it on I think it's the 51st anniversary,
Yeah.
June 20th. We had a little trip to the shore, to the beach in New Jersey this weekend for Father's Day. And my youngest, we after a long day at the beach, going out to eat, yada, yada. Everyone's dealing with sunstroke back at the condo. He says, Dad, can we put on Jaws?
Wow.
I said, sure, son. We're at the beach. Of course we can put on Jaws.
Mandatory.
Yeah. So we watched the first half and then in the morning we finished. I mean, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than to be at the beach and you put on Jaws. Like you want to feel like you're in summer. That's how you do it. So 5-star movie, 5-star experience watching it at the beach.
So what did he think?
He was a little frightened. I think
I
he's
would
grown a
imagine.
new fear of sharks.
Never went back to the water during that weekend. Yeah, I think I just have a lifelong fear of sharks in deep waters. I have a lifelong fear of deep water.
Okay.
Maybe I saw Jaws too young as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Who
Nobody
knows?
Anything else, Pro, that you watch?
I did finish. Finally, I finished Widow's Bay
Okay.
TV series. That is finished. I didn't love the ending. I didn't love how it ended. It seemed like it was I wonder if they decided beforehand that this was getting a second season, because it seems like very much like it's set up for that.
Okay.
Which is fine. Like I'd be happy to watch more of this. Like I enjoyed the show. enough. But I guess I was expecting some more finality to the first season. But I ended up liking it for the most part.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Like, not that I didn't like the finale, but I wondered if they wrapped everything up, what would happen in a season 2? Like, what would be like the plot of season 2? So I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how that works with like Apple TV in terms of like planning out multiple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I guess there's no way to know.
Nobody knows.
But something I hadn't mentioned is that I did finish The Pit season 2.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point. I was watching it with Jenna. And we're always looking, what are we going to watch next? And she was a little upset because we watched this show called The Four Seasons, the first season of that. And if there's a show that we're watching together and I don't really care for it, I'll stick it out the first season to support my wife. We can have this time together. But when she goes in this season 2, it's like, I love you, honey, but you're on your own. Mm-hmm. And I had to break the news to her tonight after we had that conversation about The Four Seasons. I said, honey, if there's a Pit season 3, I'm out.
Wow.
Yeah. Pit season 2 was rough. I would have given up on that show. I think it took a turn.
Is it too gory? What is it?
It's all the characters are so annoying. I mean, Noah Wiley, especially this character, gosh, miserable. I didn't like any of the characters this second season. I think maybe there was like some novelty to how it was like set up in the first season, but just even the storylines. And then it's like, you get enough of like a hospital life,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying goodbye to The Pit. Happy for the times that we had, and God bless to all those who continue.
Rest in peace, Pit. The Pit.
It's over.
I watched really just The American President, which we're getting into in minutes. We will spend as long as it takes getting into The American President.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I only really watched Baywatch, the pilot movie. Remember the show Baywatch?
Oh yeah,
David Hasselhoff and the gals. Amanda, my wife, sent me a reel of like some comedian talking about Baywatch, and then she wrote, "Do we need to start watching Baywatch?" And I said, "Yes, we do." So I found that the whole thing is streaming on Prime Video, and what I didn't realize is that there was like a pilot TV movie made in 1989 before like the show actually started. And I followed, I think, one person that watched it. It was Ron, our friend Ron, and his review. My wife thinks we're going to watch this whole series now. So Ron and I were in the same boat almost. And it's on Letterboxd. It's called Baywatch Panic at Malibu Pier.
What the?
And I guess they filmed the early seasons, at least this TV movie and maybe the first season, in 35 millimeter, and they restored it. Whoa. It looks great, the TV movie. I mean, it's also just like outdoors on the beach in the sun, so pretty easy to make that look gorgeous. But it was pretty good, the pilot movie.
Okay.
David Hasselhoff, I think it's easy to forget that Baywatch was the most popular show on the planet. Like, it was translated into other languages. The wiki said at one point like 1 billion people were watching Baywatch across the world at one point. So David Hasselhoff plays this is after Knight Rider. He plays Lieutenant Lifeguard. There's also a character who is like a lawyer by day, but he loves the beach so much that he takes days off and just becomes a lifeguard. I never really understood that.
Okay.
Madchen Amick, probably mispronouncing her name, this gal from Twin Peaks is in it.
Oh.
And she plays someone who was like maybe trying to jump off the pier and kill herself. So the lawyer lifeguard saves her life, but then she becomes infatuated with him and finds out that he's married. And then it gets bad for them. So very fun. And we're slowly going through the TV show right now. And I'm having a great time.
You posted a little IG story at one point where you were watching. Very tastefully edited, I must say.
It Is it my edit? The one that I posted?
Your edit. You left the audience wanting more. I can say.
There's a lot of montages of shirtless dudes walking around, lowering their sunglasses. Meanwhile, a woman is like laying down on the towel, wearing the skimpiest bathing suit, probably getting suntan lotion applied to her cheeks. It's a whole thing. Anna in chat says, was awarded a Guinness World Record for having the largest global TV audience in history.
What the?
And nobody talks about Baywatch anymore. It's the pit.
Yeah.
It's the pit. This and the pit that. Where's Baywatch?
Wasn't there a Zac Efron Baywatch?
And Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, it was the movie.
Yeah, I don't think that did very well. Maybe that's why people don't talk about it. So if you're looking for some fun, folks, sexy people getting into trouble, death, murder, love, watch Baywatch.
Okay.
We should get into sexual Michael Douglas week. This was Danny's pick for Douglas, the American president. We just had recently recorded a West Wing pilot episode for patrons. And Danny was on a high, I think a Sorkin high. And he says, let's go higher and do the American president.
Yeah. High on my Sorkin supply.
Proto, what's this movie all about?
President of the United States of America, Andrew Shepard, wants to use his current popularity to pass a weak crime bill and sail into re-election. But he's got a problem. He's a widower. And when lobbyist Sidney Wade crosses his path, he will stop at nothing until she is beneath the presidential seal.
My God. You just licked your lips. You just licked your lips.
Sidney wants to love the president, but she also wants to lobby and help secure the votes to pass a bill to lower carbon emissions. At this moment, slap yourself in the face if you don't fall asleep. Meanwhile, evil Republican Bob Runsom sees this budding romance as a weakness and attacks, causing Shepard's polling to plummet. Can Shepard wet his ink, win the election, and secure Sidney's vote of confidence in under 2 hours? The American president.
My God.
Oh my golly. We might have to just edit that. There's going to be beeps in that, I think, intro for the movie.
What a mercy.
Rob Reiner. When was the last time we did Rob Reiner on the show? Have we?
Harry Met Sally.
Harry Met Sally?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Long time. Listen to this run that Rob was on. You know, starting it off, one of the big ones, the Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, Misery, and A Few Good Men.
That's an insane run.
Yeesh.
Undefeated run.
Yeah. Listen to this run from our boy Michael Douglas. Wall Street, Fatal Attraction, the same year, believe it or not.
What the?
Basic Instinct, Falling Down, Disclosure, leading to this. So it seems like he was kind of on a change of pace. He's like, maybe I need to not be a sexy sleaze addict anymore. Maybe give me something else. I can do something else.
Yeah,
So I don't know if give me the presidency. I'll show you I can be a good man. I don't know if he really went back to do more sleaze after that, but I don't know, because I think like modern day Douglas is like Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
And the Ant-Man ad, people know that.
Yeah.
But we're trying to bring the sleaze back.
Have we come back? Have we come to the end of sexual Michael Douglas?
No, we haven't done Disclosure. We haven't done Wall Street. We can go to the well several more times.
Thank God.
I think.
I'm starting to fall in love with Michael.
He's a great actor.
He really is.
There's no doubt about that. Proto, do you have a history with the American president and or Sorkin around this time?
No history. I did not even know this movie existed probably until this year. So, and then Rob Reiner, Princess Bride, of course, watched that when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
But I think really that's it. Like his other movie, I only watched Spinal Tap recently. I watched Misery this year for the first time. I don't think I've ever seen Stand By Me. So Yeah,
Harry Met Sally.
He's all well. Harry Met Sally. I hadn't seen it until we did it for the show. So Reiner is really a new.
You hate him.
Listen, I love Rob.
Okay.
I mean, I think it was between this and Disclosure, because I kind of joked we should do Disclosure during Disclosure Day month, but this poster for Disclosure, Mamma Mia, what could have been? Also, the backdrops of Michael in 1994, not great visuals. Still frames of Michael in this movie.
Still got that hair.
But yeah, so to answer your other question, there's still a lot we could do. We could do Black Rain.
Seen that.
We could do Disclosure. We could do The Game.
Yeah, big one.
Perfect Murder. So there are some other
Ant-Man.
Don't Say a Word. And I think that's probably the end of his sexy era, you know? Romancing the Stone.
Mm-hmm. Seen it. There's two of those, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe you're right. Deanie, what about you?
I have seen this before, but it was ages ago. And I don't remember it. I don't remember a thing about this film. And I didn't watch it when I was in my heyday for West Wing either. So I didn't know too much about this film. I didn't know how connected it really was to West Wing. So yeah, I only knew about it. I've seen it once, but I couldn't tell you a damn thing about it besides the fact that they dance at one point.
I think the wiki says they reused the sets for the pilot of The West Wing.
Yo, I had this written down. So yeah, so lovely Castle Rock Entertainment logo at the beginning. And so they, on their, one of the lots that they were working on, they built an entire replica White House, like interiors and everything, for this film in 1995. And then it was used a few more times after that for Oliver Stone's Nixon, Independence Day, Contact, Wag the Dog, Armageddon. Then when Warner Brothers purchased Castle Rock, they took the entire set apart, but left the Oval Office and the mural rooms, and they repurposed it for Sorkin's West Wing from 99 to 2006.
Man, was there no existing White House set created before this movie? Like that people could just reuse and like rent or whatever? It feels like a set that would get used often.
Forever, right?
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, you could tell it watching this, though, that because I did Google, I'm like, did they film this in the White House? Because there's so many of the rooms were like, this is exactly what it looks like. So I was so confused.
Yeah.
So I had to do some Googling. But the fact that they built the entire White House for this film, it's cool to see it sitting on the lot too, because it's like, it's a set. It's wild. It's just a set in the middle of, like a normal Hollywood backlot.
I don't remember this movie. I just remember the photos of them dancing, like holding each other. That feels like a memory that's been burned into my brain. Like the poster, the backdrop to this movie. But other than that, I get it confused with the other movie that we talk about. Was Kevin Kline a president in a movie? Or Bill Paxton? Not
yeah.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, Kevin Kline. It's like Bob or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Bob runs
he's
for
like
president.
the president's twin brother. The president like dies, but he has a twin brother, and he like replaces him. Man, I kind of want to.
Is that where Kevin Kline's gay?
No, that's the different movie.
Oh,
Kevin Kline president movie. Dave. It's called Dave.
Oh, we were close.
Shifty White House chief of staff Bob Alexander hatches a scheme to use a double for the president at a public photo opportunity. Small business owner Dave fits the bill, but after the president suffers a debilitating stroke, opportunistic Alexander arranges for Dave to step in full time without informing the first lady.
Wait, this sounds great.
Hijinks. You know who this first lady was? Sigourney Weaver.
Oh,
1993.
Wow.
Man, we should have watched that.
President's Month.
Danny, what's the top of your list for this viewing?
Top of my list. I think we should talk about Sorkin a little bit. I famously love West Wing.
Yep.
And a lot of the writing I do enjoy. In this, it feels like I don't know what it is about the conversations in this film. It feels like there are moments when some people want to speak and they hit like a 2x speed on their conversation and they talk like 100 miles an hour. Um, the whatever the lady that comes back from Mexico has these moments where she talks a mile a minute. There's a couple times when Annette is talking, and the first time they meet, when she's giving that she's talking to Martin Sheen, and the president comes and stands behind her. She's talking like 100 miles an hour, and I'm like, Sorkin, you got to pump the brakes. I want to keep up a little bit on these conversations, and I think The West Wing is like that, but not to this degree. And it feels like maybe he's still finding his groove with this film on writing. I don't know what came before or after this for Sorkin, but besides West Wing. But man, there's some conversations I'm like, this is a little much. This is a little too much Sorkin for me, for my liking. Yeah.
Pro?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, I was like struggling just to like follow what they were saying, because it would be like a run-on sentence that would go and go, and it'd be like, what are you? And then my eyes would like start to glaze over. There was a couple times where I had to like rewind, and then I think the difference between like The West Wing and this, it's like The West Wing's a TV show, so it's like, even if it's like filler dialogue and it's maybe like just kind of giving more, like adding to the realism of just like these conversations that feel like tangents that don't matter. Like, this is a movie that's 2 hours, but like the first 15 minutes of this is just like Sorkinese of just like these conversations that it's just like, why? And like, what? And so by the end of this movie, I was like struggling to just like even care about like anything that was said, like, or just even struggling to follow what they're saying, and like, why are they saying this? And so it's very strange to me, listening to all this for 2 hours.
It is interesting because like when you step out of the political parts of this film and you have the moments when it's Annette and Michael, and they're either figuring out their relationship or they're in their relationship, like those moments are great. And I think it's because they're like, they take a breath. Like, it's a little bit slower. The conversations don't have to be, explaining military stuff or laws or getting votes and all this kind of stuff. So the moments where it's just the two of them, I feel like those are the only moments where this film really shines.
Yeah, it also just felt like more West Wing to me. Like they were talking fast, 100%. But it just was the like Sorkin writing, look how stressful working in politics is and how fast everyone moves. And you can't keep up. I haven't watched The Pit, but I assume The Pit is just like that. But also like later in the movie, I had to go right to the wiki to find out what the hell was going on with the bill, the crime bill, her talking to the three heads of guns and like accidentally giving them information that they could win the crime vote by killing the climate bill. And I was like, what just happened? I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, for a 2-hour movie, things did move pretty fast, and I just also felt like just lost with a lot of what was happening. Proto?
Well, I guess to continue with that, what you said, Danny, I think that's true. I think my favorite parts of this were the scenes with the romance and kind of like the hijinks of a president being the most famous, well-known person on the planet trying to have a relationship and like keep it secret. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish this movie leaned into that more.
Yeah.
Like
same.
when she spends the night for the first time, and I didn't really even understand how blasé Michael Douglas character was about the whole thing of just like, yeah, she's here. And then his chief of staff walks in and speechwriter walks in and they're all like, oh, we're seeing what's going on. But he just like has no issues with it at all. I feel like I didn't understand why he was like so chill about it. But like after that, I felt like that like didn't really happen anymore, those parts of it. And I thought like those were the best parts of it. It kind of then just like it felt like full politics mode for the rest of the movie.
Right. Yeah, he was pretty like, the only thing I can think of is maybe the one comment that his one PR person made about him being a widower. Like, we can't just parade you around as a widower forever. And then maybe like that's a reason why he was so kind of like fly by the seat of his pants with all this stuff. But you're right. Like there isn't a whole lot about like his wife and why he's just kind of jumping in feet first. There isn't like enough backstory, I feel like, to like show why he's like kind of just ready to start dating. I don't know.
It's been a while for him.
How long was it?
Years, apparently.
It could have been like, what, 3 years, right? Because he was nearing an election. Yeah, I don't know. I guess my first point is still like, I don't know, don't have to spend too much time on it because we kind of covered it in the West Wing episode, but there's almost like this romanticized vision that Sorkin has for political office and like civic work that just feels too idealistic for me to even care about anymore. Like showing Michael Douglas as a president and like as a good man, and you know he's got this fun-loving team that cares about him and he's just seeking love. Like I almost just can't even engage with that kind of stuff anymore. Like I'm so worn down from like current, and not even really current, like politics from the last 10 or 15 years. It's like, what planet did we have in the 90s where this was like a mainstream hit? Like we're so far removed from going to see a movie about a widowed president, like romance comedy, that it feels like it's from an alternate dimension. And it's like, there's just so much in this movie that kind of just like made my eyes roll, that I can't even abide by it. But I will say that like his speech at the end where he finally has enough and like talks to the Donald Rumsfeld, Richard Dreyfuss character speech at the end. I thought that was great and probably my favorite scene of the movie. But I don't know. I don't like, I wonder what like the mainstream at large would think of just like trying to rewatch The American President today. Like I can't do it.
Yeah. It is interesting because it's like from the lens of like I want to watch this film as just a rom-com. Like I don't really want to watch this as any sort of political drama, because I do find Annette and Michael just to be charming together. And so like this, like I said, like the scenes where they're together, it's like, okay, but when we get into this politicalness of, and I'm the same with you. It's hard for me even to watch West Wing anymore. It's like, sure, like I do romanticize. I do love seeing like the inner workings of things. I like to see how, even if it's just cranked up to another notch, like if it's not even remotely like this, whatever, but to see the inner workings of the West Wing and to see the presidency and how things run, I do enjoy these kind of things. But it's like classic movie villains, the Republicans, like, well, we got Democrats that fucking suck too. So it's like, we're in a different world when we have to talk about political stuff. So I think me watching so much of this, it's like, it's hard for me to romanticize it anymore.
Right. Where was the Nancy Pelosi cameo? Did I miss that? I'm sure she was in here at some point.
Right. She's too busy kneeling with her African garb.
Yeah, I agree. I found it very hard to care about what was going on in this, and to think that like the drama in this is that his approval rating went from like 63% to 55. Like, oh my God.
In like 5 weeks.
Like that's like the breaking headline that's like everybody's talking about. Like this is it. Like this is the drama that we're supposed to like be
He's
buying
dating a woman. Like he is having an agreed upon relationship with another single woman. Consensual relationship.
Yeah.
It's so far removed from anything now that it just feels like it's from a different universe. So I agree. I was struggling to care, but then even like just now talking about this of the political aspect, I'm thinking of like Lincoln that we watched recently, and I really enjoyed that angle. And like the politics in that, and the the backroom dealings that they were trying to accomplish, and maybe because that was done in like more of like almost like there's like action sequences, whereas this it's just suits in a room talking about it. So it doesn't feel alive, and maybe because it kind of like it goes halfway with the politics and then like halfway with like rom-com, and doesn't feel like a full movie for either of them, that it just kind of like left it feeling half-baked either way.
I was going to say, you could make like Trey Parker and Matt Stone could make a satire. I know they did the Bush TV show that I think like happened right before 9/11, so it got canceled or whatever. But you could make another satire of like this movie where like the Republican president is like, his approval rating is going down because he's trying to suppress the Epstein files, or like that's like, and he's trying to date a woman, but like all his approval rating going down for like stuff that is so far beyond the pale of what was happening in this movie. That was like, and we talked about it, I think during Lincoln, about like Obama's tan suit. Like that was the main troubling news item that was tanking his approval rating. But so bizarre.
I guess maybe the only romanticizing would be like, I just wish we could just get back to the only problem is a tan suit, or the president dating a woman, or just like there's like the simple problems, but I don't know.
Yeah. Danny, next on your list.
Next on my list, I think it is the rom-com portions of these films. I really did love the scenes with Annette and Michael, and my favorite scene I think is the scene where she shows up to his bedroom and she's trying to break it off with him, and he's like explaining to her like, I understand you're nervous, and just take your coat off or whatever. And he's basically describing himself, because she's like, I'm not nervous. And she goes into the other room, like almost feels like she's trying to find an escape route, but she's actually just undressing and comes back out in the white shirt. And she's like, I'm ready. What are you talking about? Let's bang. You're the one that has the problem. You're the one scared to move on. I really like that, like where she flips the script on him in that scene. Yeah. I thought it was really adorable. And of course, Annette looks incredible, but whatever. That scene's really adorable. I do love like the Camp David stuff. And I just wish that for a 2-hour film, I feel like we got 30 minutes of rom-com, and when it doesn't feel equal to, I don't know, what we should have gotten. But I think inside of this, there's some really great moments with him and Annette.
Yeah, there should have been like way more of them, maybe like even skipping out and going on like secret dates or something.
Yeah, like a montage, like a good,
with
like the Cranberries
like
playing in the background,
in like the White House lawn or some BS.
Right. Give me more of that Christmas in the White House.
Sure. I did Google to see when the Monica Lewinsky stuff happened.
Jesus.
Because I was trying to think of like when that scandal would have happened. It was 3 years after this.
Yeah.
So that was 98. This was 94, I think.
So 94, was it still Clinton 94? Are we talking?
I think one of the bylines said 94, I think he was maybe in there. Their relationship started in 95, but didn't come out until years later.
That's when I got to tour the White House.
Really?
During Clinton's presidency.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What the hell are you doing there?
We were just in D.C. for something with my church, and we found out that you could just get in line and get tickets to have like an open tour of the White House that day. They gave out like X amount of numbers, and got the tour. It was really rad, and he landed in the like lawn on the helicopter, and we had to like pause our tour for him to like walk through the back where we were at. It was pretty cool.
Did he recognize you? Oh, is that Danny Hoff? I got your half and half book, Danny Hoss.
Stupid. Anyway,
Proto.
Speaking of like I guess the comedy parts of it, how many jokes could they make about someone being surprised to see the president? Like I think it happens to Annette's character twice, and then like he goes into the flower shop, and like the woman faints.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went pretty hard on that joke. But Michael Douglas, Michael Douglas is, I mean, he's good in this.
Yeah.
He's good. He's got the goods. He's got the delivery. I don't think he got sucked in too much into maybe like the Sorkin dialogue 1.5 speed as much as everyone else. I thought the scenes with him and Marty Sheen were pretty good too.
Yeah.
Like I like those scenes. It is kind of funny too, like just seeing Marty, and I feel like there was like another actor that I noticed who was in the West Wing. It's very funny.
Molina, the guy that is working at the GDC with Annette with the glasses.
Oh, right. Yeah, so like there's some good performances in this, especially Michael.
He gets to wear a suit.
He looks great in a suit.
You can't beat it.
So I look good in a suit.
Can't
beat it with a stick. Let's see. Next on my list, Annette Bening.
Mm-hmm.
Very 90s haircut.
Yeah.
First of all.
Right.
Could not get any more 90s with that hair.
Those bangs.
It's very true.
You put her next to Ellen DeGeneres in this era. You can't.
Excuse me.
I mean, they're wearing the same exact clothes and style. I was really let down by her character in this movie.
Okay.
Like she's a political operative. She gets hired to sway votes for this bill. Like she's like a hound dog. We got to hire the best. She's going to help us sway the president. We need someone to do battle with the president. In her first meeting, she kind of does stick it to them, not realizing that he's in the room. And then when he appears, she like crumbles into like this schoolgirl.
Yeah.
Fumbling, starstruck. Almost every scene with her and the president, she's like, fawning and just like, making mistakes. She can't even like stand up right. I wanted like her to be his equal. I wanted her to like go toe to toe with him in that meeting, and then him be like, oh shit, like, she's like really good at her job. She's a pit bull. I'm like really attracted to her for those reasons. But like, there's none of that. None of that comes back. Like, she just becomes a doting date of the president. And like, she goes to the dinner. Like, I was kind of like eye rolling at her excitement of being at the dinner with like wearing the fancy dress and just being so in awe of all the everything. But she's like a political operative. Like, hasn't she been around, these kinds of people for years and just aware of the White House and like all of this system? So like her just kind of becoming the girlfriend and like the date and his approval rating like lowering because of that. I was kind of like pissed off that like her character was just reduced to basically nothing in the movie. I don't know, Proto, what did you think?
Yeah, well, especially because it just feels like there was no connective tissue between them meeting each other and then like falling in love and having any kind of romance. You're right. It was just like she has this big faux pas of speaking about him behind his back, fawns all over him, and then he's just like seemingly like in love with her, and like that's the end. There's no development of the two of them. And she is just so flat as a character. She doesn't really have like there's moments for him of just like exploring like choices that he's making as the lead. But for her, yeah, there's really nothing there. And even how it's like resolved at the end of she like they had this fight, but then like she sees his speech and she's like, I'm back. I'm in love with you. You know, it's just, yeah, I agree. It's pretty flat for a character.
Well, I think the only thing I thought really was, man, this happened real quick. that they're together.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I do agree. I do agree that I wish I could have seen a different version where it is the two of them going toe to toe for a little bit and him like fawning over her a little bit more. I don't know. This just was very 90s. It feels like where it's like the phone call when she's at her sister's apartment, little kind of giddy, and
that feels so 90s. Like that could be in any.
That felt like Meg Ryan
movie.
You're right. I didn't mind it though because I don't know. I guess it's just of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of recognized what it was going to be at this point. Yeah. I think what I really wish it was the whole Rumsfeld narrative just really wasn't a part of it. I don't know. I'd rather the two of them being at each other's odds the entire movie and then like kind of falling for each other towards the end instead of having like the two of them together and then they have to deal with the like the news about them or whatever the public of their persona. I'd rather it just be like the two of them at it for the whole movie.
I looked at my notes. I don't remember who said this. I'm not sure if it was his assistant or her. And they're talking to the president at the end. They're like, how did you manage to buy a woman flowers and be president at the same time? What? That might have been like the last line of the movie, I feel like. Oh, God. That like encapsulates my whole thought on the whole movie. Danny.
Michael J. Fox is in this.
Mm-hmm. Nobody listens to Michael in this movie.
No one listens to Michael.
He wants gun
My
control.
dude wants gun control, and no
he
one's
keeps
listening.
Getting passed on.
I know. I also wrote down Michael J. Fox's gait. He has a walk.
He does have a wide gait.
He has a walk that was there's a long shot of him walking away from the camera. I'm like, what is this walk, Michael?
It's like he just got off a horse.
Yeah, it's like he just got off of Back to the Future 3. I don't really have too many more notes.
Menchie's.
My first kind of Minchie, incredible intro. Fuck me, weeping on my knees. This great nation, Rob Reiner, you sicko.
It's funny. That my first note. This intro, West Wing fans horny.
Right? Yeah,
so
that was me.
I was right.
I was saluting my TV. Trombone practice. Slim, please clip this for the soundboard. Icebox. His daughter was Icebox in Little Giants. Oh. I got very excited. I love her. This is music from Soarin', the ride queue at Disney. You can hear this music on Disney a lot. Men like being insulted by women. It makes them feel loved. What a line. Classic movie villains, Republicans, Annette in the white shirt. I am at 3.5 stars.
Okay.
I like this film, and there's parts that I really like, but there are the very much early Sorkin politicalness that I just like, whatever, bored. Give me back to just the two of them loving each other.
What if it was Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan?
Well, it's instant 5 stars. You know this. You know this.
Pro?
My first note, geez, this whole beginning is a snooze fest. I was actually shocked they were talking about global warming in 1995. But I guess I wasn't really paying attention because I was 8 years old at the time. So, the scene after like her first night with him, and then she's working and she's wrapping the pencil against the table.
Awful.
No one taps a pencil like that. Like, can we get another take? I was so pissed off at that scene. It was so stupid. Do I have any other notes? You've got bigger problems than losing me. You lost my vote.
Aaron.
Yeah, I really struggled with this to like even stay engaged at all. I thought this was pretty miserable.
Okay.
The whole watch, basically. Like what even is this story? I think with Sorkin, Like the dialogue is the plot. Like it is the story. But I just could not care less about any of it. So I'm at 1 star.
There it is.
She, like, the person who hires or like works with Sydney Ellen Wade, remember they're going to the White House and Sydney is just like losing her mind. Oh my God, I'm at the White House for the first time. And she's like beaming. So annoying. But then the woman says, like, the security guard doesn't know what Capra-esque means. Like, very insulting to say in front of that guy. And then he knew what it meant.
That's really funny. Casey said that too. She's like, imagine saying that to someone's face.
I would slap that woman if I were Sydney. Absolutely.
Wait, Frank Capra III is assistant director of this film.
What? We need to get more information on that.
I just said it.
I don't even remember what the scene was, but I wrote her face after the donut comment. I think she made a weird face after a donut comment. She made a comment about his ass. I wrote that this felt like G-rated fluff.
Okay.
Her back. Maybe when she wore a dress. Was her back showing or something?
Oh my God. Her back.
I gotta start writing more notes, like detailed notes. I can't make heads or tails of these things. I wrote her shoes on his desk.
Oh, yeah.
On her boss's desk. What are you doing?
That was wild.
I mean, like, Rob was like, yeah, put your feet up on his desk. That'll show a little something about your personality. Enough. The Libyans. Those poor Libyans.
Yeah.
They were going through it.
Story.
Golly. Another Michael J. Fox Libyans disaster.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she went to go say, when she went to the bathroom to get naked, she said she was going to go freshen up. What does that even mean? What's getting freshened up in a bathroom?
You know.
I have to go freshen up. People just, if you're listening to the show, think about it for a minute. What does that mean?
Send us a voicemail.
The Michael J. Fox speech, the sand speech, I think that was pretty good.
Okay, drink the sand.
Michael J. Fox crying at the gun bill announcement. Finally.
He did it.
But there's no way that passes. He said he's getting rid of assault weapons and handguns.
And handguns, yeah. It's not passing.
Handguns? My brother in Christ.
1995 ideology.
It's not happening.
Sorkin was like jerking off right in that line.
My last note, awful. I just, this was really tough. Very tough. Michael, obviously innocent.
Both Michaels.
Both Michaels. I might be at 1.5 stars.
Okay.
For the American president.
Aaron
also,
Jerkin.
one of my earlier notes was, what does the title even mean? The American president. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. I was looking at Aaron's other writing for movies. I mean, we know he's Social Network, but when I think of Moneyball, the dialogue isn't the same. Like, it's not Sorkin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even guess it's written by Sorkin.
I agree.
When it comes to Moneyball. It's very interesting. I don't really remember A Few Good Men enough to make a comment on that, but
God, A Few Good Men, amazing.
Right. So it's maybe he's honing his craft.
Right. We have 2 voicemails that did not get played last week. So apologies. We'll say it was someone on the show's fault. We won't say whose, but we'll listen to Kelly's voicemail first.
Hello, 70mm friends. This is Kelly. I'm Yuri949 on the Discord.
Yes.
In case you're wondering, Yuri949 is the license plate of that for my first car, which I got right around the same time we first got the internet. So it's been with me from the start.
We're gonna run those plates.
I just thought I'd leave a voicemail because you didn't get one last week. And I thought I'd share with you about The Lion King. I really like the songs in The Lion King because when I was in the middle school choir, we sang like a medley of all the songs in the movie, and we performed it in front of the school. And so all of the songs have been like etched into my brain from that. So that's my connection with that movie.
Yes.
And I guess that's all I had to say. But except the V'ger bets. I just wanted to say that well, it's really hard. I can't seem to keep any of my money. So I'm really hoping that this week's a winner so I can get back in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I wonder how Kelly's doing at the legal betting in her Discord.
She won for American President.
Really?
She did.
She won the line.
She lost a little bit with the star bet, but then it was you could win 5 times as much on the line this week because, American President, who knows what we're going to think of this movie.
Right.
It's Sexual Michael Douglas week. So she won big. She's in the game. You're back.
She's back.
Kelly is back. Congratulations to Kelly. Thanks for the voicemail.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't even remember my first license plate.
I couldn't tell you my current license plate.
I did get one of those new PA ones on my truck, though.
Oh, yeah?
You seen those new PA ones? Pretty good.
No. Do you have to put a vintage one on it? Or classic?
No, I think if it was a classic or antique car, I think in PA you can only drive it X amount of miles a year.
Really?
I did some research to that. I think that's accurate. Truck's actually at the shop right now.
Oh, no.
It's at the shop, getting looked at. Engine started to stutter a little bit when I get to 500
When does
RPMs.
lemon laws run out?
And believe it or not, I called a few places. So first of all, I did some research. I was like, could I fix this? First of all,
probably.
There's some new things going on in my life right now. I'm not sure if we'll ever talk about it, but there's a brand new Slim in town, folks. And I thought, could I fix this? And I thought maybe let's just take it to a shop first to see, because I'm also have a leak. There's an oil leak. There might potentially be a transmission leak. So I'd rather not fix that stuff. So I want to take it to a shop to get looked at. So I called my shop. They said, what year is it? Give me a few minutes. Yeah, we can't. We don't have the machine to the computer to check that. So sorry, I talked to our techs.
Oh my!
So it's a 1989 Ford Ranger. I called 4 local shops. None of them would look at it.
What?
What in the world?
I know. I was not expecting
PA?
that. In PA. I was like, it's not that old.
Wow.
I guess maybe there was like a period of time where like whatever machine or computer you plugged into those older cars to see what was going on without, like, I guess the harder to diagnose stuff, like the engine idling or stuttering at, like, when I'm at a stop sign. I guess they have a certain thing that is needed and they don't have it. So I had to call a place that was like 30 minutes away. That's where it's at right now. So that's where I'm at.
Bit far.
One final VM from Tom.
Okay.
This is Tom with an H. And I think Tom has some issues with June March Madness.
Oh, okay.
When will you guys learn to never trust the villagers to a vote? I think there's never been a finer example than the catastrophic brackets that we've had in this March Madness in June. And I think that I just don't understand why you still do it. It's obvious that the top 3 Pixar movies are WALL-E, Monsters Inc., and Onward. And for Disney animations, Aladdin is the undisputable number 1.
Okay.
I actually tried to rank the Disney animation films in a list, and it's difficult. I know it's really difficult. You kind of need different categories for the classics, the Renaissance, and all of the CGI stuff. But really, I mean, like, maybe we should leave stuff to AI if this is what
Jesus.
Great point. Was the June March Madness bracket the final straw that we started allowing things for AI to take over? I mean, it's a crazy bracket. WALL-E did not make it through. Aladdin, not even close. I mean, at least Lion King won, right?
Yeah.
We have to take solace in that.
It's fine.
I can't believe Tom said Onward.
Yeah, I don't.
Right? That's a left field pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his whole argument kind of goes out the window at that point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But thanks for your support, Tom.
Barely remember anything about Onward. Right? It was Chris Pratt and Holland as monsters.
Mm-hmm. Tina Fey,
that's pretty good.
Tina Fey?
Was the mom?
That was a COVID release.
Yeah, I think
right
so.
to streaming, if I remember.
Had a great ending. I remember liking the ending a lot.
Yeah, I liked it. We should do like a COVID movie month or something.
No. No.
Contagion, Onward, and Soul, and something else. Matrix 4. Again. Tenet.
Oh.
Remember?
Okay, next week we will kick off Protopendence, as mentioned at the top of the show. And if you want the whole slate, you have to listen to our special theme announcement episode, which is out probably now or in a few days. And the first week is Danny's pick.
Mm-hmm.
American Epics. Gone with the Wind.
Jesus.
Danny sounds like it's already regretting
What
his
an idiot.
pick.
What an absolute idiot.
Let's see what the rating is on Letterboxd for Gone with the Wind, shall we? 3.9.
Yeah. Classic.
233 minutes.
Classic.
The spoiled daughter of a Georgia plantation owner. Oh, God, no. Is that right? Conducts a tumultuous romance with a cynical profiteer during the American Civil War and Reconstruction era.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Fleming directs.
The Victor Fleming.
My God. You know what else Victor Fleming directed? Get this. The Wizard of Oz.
Crazy.
Wow.
Bingo.
Cooking.
Wait,
Treasure
wasn't
Island.
that like the same year?
Yes, believe it or not.
Wow.
My God. What a twofer.
That's crazy.
Also directed Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Joan of Arc. Some of these posters are classics.
Bangers.
Proto, any closing thoughts this month?
Well, I was just looking, the American President didn't do it for me.
Okay.
But Letterboxd has this feature. I've been using this more, similar films. If you scroll down past the reviews, there's a similar films category, and it's got other movies in here about presidents. And I got my eye on this Man of the Year starring Robin Williams.
God.
2006. I mean, Robin Williams as a president in a comedy.
You see the cast? Yeah. You see the cast of this?
Wow. Christopher
Williams, Walken, Laura Linney, Louis Black, Jeff Goldblum, Amy Poehler, and Tina Fey.
We've mentioned Tina Fey more times in this episode than in the history of the show.
You're right. I think it's time. I think it's time.
So that's the homework for this week. Man of the Year 2006.
Man of the Year.
It's not bad enough that you have to watch nearly 4 hours of Gone with the Wind, but you also have to do that. We'll see everybody next week for Gone with the Wind. $70mm is a tape deck production featuring original artwork provided by Danny Haas, spiritual guidance and V'ger, the robot who loves movies, provided by Protolexis, producer at large Dale_A. Music for our main show, numbered episodes composed by Tim McEwen of The Midnight. Prints and other merch are available at 70mmpod.com. This episode was mixed, edited, and produced by me, Slim. Support our Patreon for access to longer, uncut episodes, our VHS Village Discord to talk movies with friends, access to exclusive episodes from the 70mm vault, discounts on merch, and a physical membership card mailed to you. To check out other Tape Deck podcasts, find the link in the episode notes. We're on Instagram, but that's about it. Goodbye.
This is a Tape Deck podcast.